If your organization is struggling with managing sales and looking for a better way to get a hold of your leads and opportunities, whether or not you're a sales rep or a sales manager, Mothernode has exactly what you've been looking for. Today we're going to take a quick look at how Mothernode CRM manages leads and opportunities. Right now I'm looking at the leads and opportunities screen, and we do something a little bit different than other CRMs do. We put our leads and opportunities into the same list. This is one thing that makes Mothernode extremely different than many other CRMs. We keep you focused on the work that you're working on. You don't have to bounce around from screen to screen, opening up windows, getting lost. So let's take a look at leads and opportunities. Over here you can see that I have a record in the list that has a gray stripe next to it and then one that has a blue band next to it. Grays are leads and blue is opportunities, so I can easily identify in my list which one of these is a lead, which one is this is an opportunity. I can also search for information by just typing in some records, and as I type, you'll notice that my search results present me with records that have the word Miami in it. I'm going to go ahead and clear this. I also have the ability here to filter on searches, so if I want to make my own advanced searches and then save them, I can save them and they will be available here in my save searches. So if I want to filter on industry government, you can see I have 7 records. I can also look at my healthcare industry records, and here I have 15, and it presents all of them on screen for me. I have additional actions over here where I can create custom reports on my screen. So for instance, I can choose the fields that I want to have. I can refine the search criteria in which it's being used to pull up the records, so I can do month to date, year to date, by rep, by industry, that sort of thing. Then step 4 is an option that allows me to have these emailed to me at any interval that I want, and I can have these sent to a number of people, including myself, in either HTML or XLS format. If I like this report, I can save it, I can export it, or I can run it. My save reports will appear over here underneath my save reports menu, and then I can easily run a report. And this is what one of my reports looks like. Okay, very easy. Again, at no time did we leave this screen to do all of these things. So here are some other expeditious features. Sometimes I have to make some adjustments in my sales activity that normally I need to go into a record for, but here Mothernode makes it easy to just make those adjustments along the way. So for instance, I can change my selling stage as an example, put this over here. And then I can also add a next follow-up, and what's really nice about this is that this will be available as an all-day event in my iCal, my Google Calendar, or my Outlook calendar. I can change adjustments to the probability, so as the sale matures and probability sways, we can adjust that easily from here. And of course, if I want to make adjustments to my total opportunity value, I can do that from within this list. If you preferred a card view, we have card view available for you over here underneath the card view. Card view allows me to see my leads and opportunities in my selling stages. So I have all of the same functionality that I had available to me in the listing screen, including my save searches. So again, if I want to look at my healthcare, for instance, I can see that. If I want to switch back over here to education, I can see that as well. And then as records or sales progress and they advance through my stages, I can just move these over here, and then basically you can see the numbers shift from left to right. You'll notice that all of the cards that are in the Make, Contact, and Qualify screen, and also the Not Set, are classified as leads. When I see this symbol over here, this indicates that this is the transition stage where a lead becomes an opportunity. Of course, this is all set by you. So once I move this over here, then you can see it now becomes an opportunity. I can also demote records just in case I made a mistake. I can push that back and it becomes a lead. So let's take a look at one of the opportunity records and see how we can work more efficiently in our Mothernode account. So let's take a look at our leads and opportunities records. Well, first of all, I can classify this as a lead and I can classify this as an opportunity by clicking over here. Now there are some automated functions and features that will automatically make this an opportunity when certain things happen. For instance, if I had a quote attached to this, this would automatically be flipped to an opportunity because the relationship has begun. We've gotten to the pricing stage, so this is definitely going to be classified as an opportunity. Underneath the actions over here, I can create new quotes, I can attach this to an existing customer, or I can dispatch this lead to another one of my sales reps and they'll receive an email with the lead information and it'll be reassigned to them. Down below I have the selling stage. We can see here that I'm in the second stage, discovery and analysis, and of course this is all configured by you, so you don't have to use these stages. I can also see that the next stage is going to be demonstration. I can toggle the different statuses for this particular opportunity. You can also include your own, and then of course I can change the value of this opportunity entirely right here. Over here I can see that the opportunity is for my prospect Banana Park, and I want to reference this as their Miami, Florida office. So it helps me distinguish one opportunity for Banana Park over another. You can also use the transaction numbers as well to give unique references to your opportunities, especially for companies with the same name or for opportunities for the same customer. This is who it's assigned to, and I can reassign it any time that I would like. Then of course I have the ability here to change my probability just like I could in the listing screen. Now down below, these are going to be the contacts that are associated with this opportunity. And one of the things that you'll notice about this, you can look at it in either the card view or you can look at it in list view. And so what we'll always see is that the key contact on this is going to be the first card that you see, and I see that this is indicated with a star. So for instance, if I wanted to make Allison the key contact, I can just click save, and now it'll update this information and put her as the first contact. I can make new contacts. It can also associate different contacts from different accounts with this as well. Whatever view you're looking at right now will be the preserved view when you go to other records. So when you start looking at other leads and opportunities, it will present them to you in a list view. This is the first of a couple of memory settings that you'll see within this interface. Right over here, I'm going to go back to my preferred view, which is going to be card view, and then down below, I have more information about the opportunity itself. So a lot of this has to do with the selling stage, the groups, the market segments, things like that. Again, these are all configured by you. But if I want to see more information, I can click the little chevron down here, and that will expand to show me some information about the location for the opportunity, some of the contact information, and also some of my custom fields down here that I may have. So that's available to me down below. Now, if this is something that you prefer to see all the time, well, this is another memory setting. So if I were to leave this record and go to another opportunity, I would now see the expanded view. But if I prefer just to see the simple view, and I left the record now and went to another opportunity, then this would show me just the contracted view that I'm seeing over here, which is very nice because it's a one-page view of your opportunity details, and the rest is sort of secondary information that you don't necessarily have to see all the time. So underneath the tabs over here, I have different quotes that I have for this particular opportunity. Okay, that's all tracked down here. Then of course I can see all of the emails that have been sent to this particular opportunity, everything I'm seeing here. All the notes that I want to have here, of course I don't have any at this time. I have a calendar view that shows everything that's going on in my calendar, and the blue ones here are going to be related to this particular opportunity here. Okay, so this is unique to them. I also have my map. So if this were a legit address on here, then it would basically allow me to send this to my phone, see where they are. If I was logged into my Google account, I could send this to my phone and then get driving directions to them. I have also the follow-up sequences. So in this case, we're presuming that the opportunity or the people in this opportunity, one or more, are being dripped to in marketing campaigns, and we're seeing the results of that, of them receiving emails and those emails being opened and such. And then finally, we have some files that we have attached with this opportunity. So these could be contracts, schematics, plans, whatever that is. You have files that you want to attach to an opportunity, and you can preview these by just clicking on the preview. It shows you some information over here, and then down below here you can share these files with your prospects and customers. So if you just click on this, copy it, it'll copy it to the clipboard, and you can paste it in your email and you're good to go. What's most important about my opportunities are the activity that's taking place within that opportunity. So for instance, I may be having a follow-up at some point. I want to see the emails that were sent to them. I want to see the appointments and so on. Sometimes these things take place over months and weeks, and it's very difficult to remember our last interaction with this particular opportunity record. So we want to look at our events pane over here. And the events is going to be a running list of journal activity that I can see at any time of everything that's taken place with this opportunity in a chronological sequence. So these were quotes that were sent out to them for electronic approval. We can also see a listing of emails. They could be appointments, notes, whatever that is. it's displayed to you in the events feed over here. Now what you can also do is you can see that right now I have 69 events, and I'm going to go over here and click test, and I can search my events for the word test. So when I click on this, it's going to bring it down to 4, and now I can see that I have 4 records or 4 events that have the word test in either the subject or the body of the event itself. If I want to make a quick follow-up like I did in the front page, I can do that over here and click on quick follow-up for a week, and then what will happen is that this will now show me that I just made an all-day calendar event in my Mothernode calendar, my Outlook calendar, my iCal calendar, and my Google calendar. Okay, so that's a very nice way to easily follow up with minimal effort. Over here, I can open up and make a calendar appointment. I can also invite others and include others that are not in my Mothernode account, my customers, my prospects, etc. I can send them a copy of this calendar appointment so they can participate as well. And then if I want to look at some upcoming calendar activity, I can do that over here. And another thing I can do is that if I want to send emails to people, I can go ahead and either click on the little email icon here, or I can go ahead and click on this icon and compose an email in my preferred email program. And either way, they'll end up in the events right over here, and this is how this works. If I click on the email icon, it opens up my compose screen. What I like about this is that I have the ability to include some of my predefined templates in here. Click insert, you can see now I have an email going to Alice. And if I want to look at some of the information behind here, I can always minimize my email so it appears at the bottom of the screen. And if I do that, then what's really nice about that is that it's distraction free, and when I'm ready to come back and send it or contribute more to it, I can go ahead and do that. And I'm going to go ahead and click send. And whether or not I was doing this from my Outlook or my Gmail or whatever I may be using as my primary email account, what will happen is that it will be the next available event over here that I can see that now my last activity with this particular opportunity is that I sent them some information and I'm requesting a response to that. A final note about the side pane is that this is another memory setting. So if I happen to have this open and I navigate between records as an example, then it will remember that I have it open. If I go ahead and I close it and I leave and I go back to my listing screen or anywhere else, and let's just say I end up going back to my Miami, Florida office, it will remember that it was last closed. Everything that you're seeing here in the side pane is also available in the Chrome extension for Gmail and the Microsoft Outlook add-on. If you have any questions about how Mothernode can work for your business, visit us at www.mothernode.com. Find more videos on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Mothernode, or call us at 800-928-6055. Thanks for watching.